Hi, I'm Lisa McKenzie, and I'm with the Colorado School of Public Health. And what I want to walk you through here is our stakeholder engagement. And I think this is a really very important part of our project. And we really encourage you, no matter where you are in relation to oil and gas, we'd like you to be involved if you want to be in our project. So we have, as I'm showing here on the poster, we kind of think about this around three main stakeholders. We have communities that are living around the oil and gas well sites. We have the operators that are actually on the sites, developing them and extracting the oil and gas. And then we have our regulators at both the state and local levels that are responsible for regulating activities on the sites and protecting the public's health around the well sites. So there are different ways to get involved depending on who you are. So if you're living in the community, we're thinking this study is going to provide you some good information about what might be going on the well sites around you and what the potential is for some of those activities to emit both noise and air pollutants. And that's information you can use if there's a site proposed in your neighborhood and you want to have more controls on it, or you just want to be more aware of what's going on. And we're really looking for people in the communities that might want to get involved with willing to host our equipment on their property if you have that type of arrangement. We need a power source for that kind of thing to run our equipment. And we also want to hear from you about, once we have our results, how would you like us to tell you about our results? If you're an operator, we really think this information is going to be useful for you to start really focusing on very specific procedures on your well pad that might have the highest potential to emit air pollutants or noise, and really help you focus your best management practices to mitigate some of that. For you to be involved, I think there's lots of ways for the operators to be involved. We would like to when we're out, if we're out near your site, we'd like to know what you're doing. That helps us target those activities. We'd also, if you're willing, we'd like to be able to put equipment on your site. We know that's a big ask, but we would like to do that if we could. And then finally, also, like the communities, we really want to know how best to communicate our results to you. We think it's really important to communicate our results to the operators, because we would like you to use our results to incorporate into your best management practices. And then finally, if you're a regulator, so if you work for the state, if you work for a local government, this will give you some information around regulating the oil and gas, both at state level and at the local level. You might want to have special best management practices that you ask the industry to do when they come into your jurisdiction. And just like the other two stakeholders, we'd really like to learn how you would like us to just tell you about our results. So